Hey guys, Mr. Barnes here again, bringing another math video. And in this video I'm going to be talking about converting between meters and feet. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take meters and we're going to change it to feet. So we kind of got to know a few different things in order to be able to do this. So I wrote down 3 conversions that might be useful to you. This is the one that we're going to use today. So 1 meter is approximately 39 inches. So we're going to use that conversion factor, and we're going to use our power of proportionality to be able to solve these questions. So I kind of did a video on this explaining this idea, but proportionality is a really powerful way to use conversion factors. So you've probably seen this before if you've done anything with similar triangles, where you have sort of a, an idea of, let's say you had, I'll make up the same example that I had before, 5, 2, 20, and then x. So we can write a proportionality statement for this, like x over 2, because those are corresponding sides, is equal to 20 over 5. To be able to find that value for x, so it will be 8, because if you look at this, 8 divided by 2 is 4, 20 divided by 5 is also 4. So we can use that same idea to be able to write a proportionality statement for a conversion factor. So I'm going to try and take 20 meters and change it to feet. So what I always do is my unknown I'm going to call x. So I'm looking for feet. So that one always comes first. So x feet, and then what I'm given, the number that I'm given goes on the bottom. So the given, the want over the given. So I'm modifying feet, I have meters. Then I just had to use my conversion factor. So I actually highlighted the wrong one there. Inches, useful, but not as useful as this one, obviously, for feet. Whew, been a long day. So 1 meter is approximately 3.25 feet, 3 1/4 foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that conversion. So 3.25 feet would go on top, divided by 1 meter. So now it's just a matter of actually just solving this little proportionality statement. So in this case, we can just multiply these two together. So I get x is equal to 20 times 3.25. And then I'll just break my calculator for that. So 20 times 3.25. And I get 65 feet. And there it is. It's just very simple. So now I can do the exact same thing for a question like this. So, it's the same process. So I'm looking for feet, so that's going to go on top, x feet, over 65 meters. And I can use my proportionality statement or my conversion factor, which is 1 meter is equal to 3.25. So 3.25 feet over 1 meter. So guys, just pay attention. Feet, feet, meters, meters along the top. And then, sorry about that, we just go ahead and cross multiply. So I get 65 times 3.25. So I just 65 times 3.25. So I get 211.25 feet. And there it is. So it works much the same if we're going the other way. So if I change feet to meters. So let's just do a couple of examples of that. So I want to change 26 feet to meters. So I'm going to use the same conversion factor. So 1 meter is about 3.25 feet. So I can take that conversion factor. So this time I'm looking for meters, and I'm given 26 feet. So what I want to find goes on top, what I'm given goes on the bottom, and that's equal to my proportionality, my conversion factor. So as long as I just match the unit, so 1 meter goes on top this time, I'll divide it by 3.25 feet. So I'm matching right across the top, meters, meters, feet, feet. So I'm just going to cross multiply these. So when I end up with this time, instead of multiplying the two numbers, I end up actually just dividing. Well, 26 times 1 is just 26 divided by 3.25. So you end up dividing those two numbers. And unlike when you're dealing with imperial units, you don't have to worry too much about mixed fractions and things like that with this, unless your teacher really wants you to get too complicated with it. I don't focus too much on that. The only thing I would kind of focus if we're doing centimeters and inches, but anyway, don't worry about that. And then that answer would be in meters. So we just match the unit that we started with to this unit down here, meters. So I'll do the same thing with this one over here, 110 feet to meters. So x meters over 110 feet. And that's equal to 1 meter divided by 3.25 feet. So I'll do the check. Meter on top, feet on the bottom. So match the units. And then we just cross multiply again. So I'm only like one side cross multiplying. I'm not going this way because I just want to get all the numbers over here. So I get x is equal to 110 divided by 3.25. If this was something other than 1, which will probably never will be, I just would multiply this 110 by it first. So if it was 2, I would do 110 times 2 divided by that number. So then I go 110 divided by 3.25. And then I'll change that to a decimal. So it's not a nice decimal, 33 point, I'm just going to call it 0.8 meters. And there it is, guys, converting between feet and meters. So I really hope this video helped you in your quest to conquer conversions. Thanks you guys for watching, and like, share, subscribe, comment if you like this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in class.